doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kelly Oubre. Lonnie Walker is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3. Now Oubre after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Walker. At the top of the key, Embiid. Oubre finds Embiid. Shot clock at 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
No doubt Brunson committed to getting his rhythm. He wants to be a provider on the scoreboard.
George dishes to Walker. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Maxey. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 6 points.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Oubre. George finds Walker. Off target with his 3. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns, the pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail. Bridges with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Tips it, and Embiid is right there.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Yabusele. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Walker. It's deflected. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hart finds Brunson. Lets the three fly. Out to the right wing. Here's McBride. Launches it. The rebound by Paul George. 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey sets a screen for George. Kicks it out to Maxey. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, you've got Joel Embiid, Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And stolen by Payne. And they're running. Here's Achua. Nails the corner three. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They set the pick. Edwards kicks to Embiid. Pass to McCain. Six on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bridges outside. New York, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McCain's shot is off. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anunoby, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Yabusele. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, offensive interference. A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payne in for Miles McBride. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bridges for 3. That one doesn't go. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. They get it again. Out to Bridges. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Achua's got the lead up to 5 now for New York. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. That's good from Payne on the assist by Bridges. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's McCain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Robinson misses.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Back to Maxey. Oubre on the wing. Here's George. The Knicks pull it in.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Towns, no luck. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
George sets a screen for Maxey. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Brunson's got 12.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
George dishes to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. For the tie. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brunson against Maxey. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. No good on the triple.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And here's Brunson outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Towns wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Outside, Walker. Towns against Oubre. Pass to Maxey. For the lead. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
And it's Brunson missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Council. Maxey looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Corner shot. Another miss by Maxey.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Towns for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Pass to Hart. From downtown. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. And that one's good. Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now the 76ers on the break. Walker with it. Hart covering. Kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey with the screen on Hart. Walker the pass to Maxey. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brunson surveying the D. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Butler. And so in the game for the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Now here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Payne. Shot's good by Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Payne to the wing on the left. Achua kicks to Payne. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's McCain. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. McBride off target from 3-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, a nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Outside, Maxey shoots the three. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. George from deep three-point land. Here's Walker. Pass to Maxey. George against Anunoby. George, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Brunson, left side. Oubre with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And the 3 ball is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Oubre passes to Embiid. Tries again. Drained for 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And here's Oubre after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. George dishes to Oubre. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns kicks to Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. 13-point lead. Maxey against Bridges. Beyond the arc. Maxey, no good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So far,
So off the tip, it's the Magic. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Banchero. There's the triple. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And here's New York now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And the basket by Towns.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turnaround Jay. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Wagner with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Here's Brunson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And stolen by Bridges. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New York shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Bridges outside. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs.
3 points.
Banchero's got 6.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Stolen by Carter. Banchero with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Banchero no good. Knicks trail by 5. Left side Brunson. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Chua for 3. The rebound by Carter.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. There's the 3. Orlando with the rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And it's Wagner missing. And here are the Knicks. 8-point game. Brunson passes to Hart. Chua for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter, a screen on Brunson.
The three from Suggs. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Brunson passes to Bridges.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
It looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And that... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Isaac for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Payne. The 3. Drills it from deep. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Here's Robinson. Hits the jump hook. Robinson's gotten his first points in this one.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Bataze. Takes the 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. It's Bridges on the wing. That one's good. This game is all even. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Bataze. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And stolen by Anthony. Here's Bataze. 6 points for him. Outside McBride. Outside Payne. Back to Bridges. From downtown, it's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 3. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
The Magic making a switch here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Suggs. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside McBride. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. And now it's just a 4-point Orlando lead.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Take it off in transition. Jalen Brunson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here's Brunson outside. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Banchero outside. And it's New York with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. The baseline J is off the mark.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Orlando gets it back. Wagner for 3. No good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the 1.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Wagner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suggs against Brunson. Right side, Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. The shot comes out. Orlando leading. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Off target from 3-point range. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Suggs with it. Towns covering. Caldwell Pope for 3. Sinks it from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
32-31.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Hart. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Banchero outside. Puts up a 3. Anunoby gets a hit.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Shoots. Rebound by the Magic. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Black. He's covered by Hart. The 3 is up. Black, no good. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. The Magic shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The 3 from Banchero. Orlando again missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Suggs surveys the D. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Wagner missing. New York trailing. Pass to Bridges. For the lead. The kick out to Brunson. Hart from long range. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Hart. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Orlando again missing. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's McBride. The kick out to Brunson. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Wagner finds Isaac. Here's Bataze. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. New York leading by 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Bridges. That shot missing.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Payne with it. Achua with a screen. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 8 points in the court. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Campaign. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by New York. Here's McBride. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
New York ball. In for the Magic, number 23, Tristan da Silva.
Off the inbound pass. The shot by Payne, no good. Magic trail by 5. Pass to Da Silva. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Outside Payne. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Black. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. McBride passes to Payne. Pulls it. That's good on the jumper. And the Knicks lead by 4. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Out to the right wing. Bataze with a screen. And Caro no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Knicks lead, 42-35.
And Carroll against Towns. Here's Black. Out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks leading by 7. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Black. Banchero with a screen on Payne. Black. Orlando again missing. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Payne. And no good, trying to use the glass. Magic trail by 7. Here's Batadze. On target from range.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Here's Black. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Towns down low. Working on Banchero. Outside Payne. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Banchero outside. Fires for 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Black. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Orlando again missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And it's Towns penetrating over Banchero. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Wagner with a screen on Towns. Banchero finds Wagner. Suggs outside. To win the game! And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Wagner. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And here is Suggs after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Maxey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Walker. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oubre finds Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Suggs. Maxey, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. The Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. And here is Suggs. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Back to Oubre. Outside, Walker. Pass to George. Walker with a screen for George. There's the triple. Again, Philadelphia.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The change for the Magic. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now, here's Wagner. Still scoreless. Fires for 3. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside, Maxey. Offensive rebound. To the middle.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
At the end of one, a closely contested game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero against Edwards. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
He just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. The Magic trail by 4. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Out to the right wing. Back to Embiid. Here's McCain. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Magic shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Outside Butler. Outside Edwards. They get a hand on it. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony left side. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Embiid. Pass to McCain. Over Anthony. Another miss by Philadelphia. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's blocked. Here's Council. Hasn't made one yet. Butler feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Butler. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Back to Edwards. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 4. It's Anthony with the drive. Here's Banchero. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Outside Butler. Back to Embiid. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Magic have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Black. The offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. Takes a 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
The 76ers with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The 76ers trail. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Embiid for the 3. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Here's Black. Isaac a screen on Butler. Now Isaac. Here's Black. Back to Anthony. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Walker. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Walker. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 1-point game. That one goes. Count it. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Banchero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wagner on the wing, defended by George. Wagner with a screen for Banchero.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
Maxey sets a screen for George. The 3. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Maxey.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer. Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Outside Carter. Rebound by the 76ers. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Wagner missing. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Maxey. The kick out to Walker. Maxey against Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Maxey. He started closely, and it's good. 2 points.
Maxey making sure to get that shot off, a quality shot in time. Great point.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Edwards, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Now into the lineup, your 76ers. Number 19.
Here's Maxey. Long range from the inbound. Drills it from outside. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Hits the jumper in space.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Philadelphia.
From deep, Walker. Black grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Gordon comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Out to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a 3. The Magic again can't hit. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Suggs against Lowry. George passes to Edwards. Lowry a screen on Suggs. George with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Outside for Lowry. Here's George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the small forward.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And George kicks to Lowry. Back to George. Out to Edwards. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. It goes straight through with the swish. Black's got his first 2 points. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. George with the screen on Harris. Back to George. Here's McCain. There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Cans it from downtown. And the Magic lead by 2.
The versatility of Carter Jr., I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Back to Walker. Pass to Maxey. George with the screen on Suggs. Oubre outside. Just 3 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And here's Walker outside. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
George sets a screen for Maxey. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from George. Buries it from 3-point range.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's going like this, watch out.
Caldwell Pope against Walker. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. The train. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kicks it out to Maxey. Five on the clock. Back to George. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid owns the lane.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball. Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Carter outside. From beyond the arc. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Embiid finds Maxey. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Orlando with the ball. Now Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. To win it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from... And And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. The Magic shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Banchero a screen on Maxey. Here's Suggs. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. McCain's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
For three, Oubre. Embiid finds Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Traps in the train. Oubre's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Maxey on the wing. George sets a screen for Maxey. Back to George. Outside, Maxey. 5 to shoot. At the top of the key, Embiid. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. They get it back. Carter, the pass to Wagner. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Oubre, a screen on Banchero.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Suggs dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the three. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
The shot by George, no good.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
For three. And Embiid pulls it down. George against Wagner.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So Philadelphia wins it. They escape. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
face off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's George. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Brunson against Maxey. Outside Anunoby. Bridges with room to shoot. The rebound by Embiid.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
George's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer, Bridges drops in the 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Outside Walker. It's George on the wing. Anunoby covering. Outside Maxey. Back to George. It's stolen by Hart. And here's the fast break. Brunson passes to Hart. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, D.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Counted from distance.
3 points.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Pass to George. Oubre, a screen on Anunoby. To the middle. Outside Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Towns. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby finds Brunson. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. George left side. Outside Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Towns into the lane. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's George. Out to Oubre. Up top, Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right wing. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 4. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything. Can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And some changes here for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart, and Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Bona. Here's McCain. McBride covers. 20 feet out, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over, and the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Payne. always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
For three, Maxey. They get it back. Pass to McCain. Now Edwards. For three. Counsel no good. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Robinson with it. Back to Payne. Over Maxey. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist from Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
For three, Maxey. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Campaign, and it's McBride in at the 2. Here's McCain. Pure from three-point range.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Andre Drummond has checked in for Embiid. And the Knicks making a change here as well. And Anunoby's checked in. The 3. McBride can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to McCain. From deep. Oh, Robinson with a block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Outside McBride. For 3, Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's McCain. Anunoby covering. Fires in the triple. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Robinson from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Robinson on the wing. Outside Anunoby. There's the 3. New York no good that time either. The Sixers lead by 6. Doris Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. Walker for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open. You love the anticipation. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
This one for 3. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by George. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Brunson passes to Towns. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
3-pointer Bridges. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Towns outside. He shoots it. It's not going to go for him.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The 3 ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre, a screen on Bridges. Walker for 3. They get it again. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. The Sixers with another miss. Knicks trail by 9. Anunoby passes to Towns. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Walker finds Oubre. Maxey surveys. Oubre, a screen on Brunson. For 3, Maxey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia leading by. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Walker. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And here's Oubre from the arc. Sinks the tray. Oubre's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. But Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Knicks trail by 6. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Launches it. Brunson misses. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. 4-3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 12 points.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Hart from long range hits the 3-pointer.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
.90 seconds into the second half now.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing, unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Oubre on the wing. Tries a spin move. Shoots a fadeaway. Buries it from three. Oubre's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A short corner three works for Kelly Oubre. Nice smooth shot.
Will it go? And that one hits the back iron.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there. The defense adjusted to that very well.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Takes a three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brunson with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Outside Hart. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Oubre's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker for three. Outside Oubre. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hart from long range. He buries it from three. Hart's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Towns against Embiid. 11 feet out. Fades away. To the wing, right side. The three is up. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14. And they'll get another chance. Offline with a three. Knicks trail by 11. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Well, the 76ers shooting 40% since the break. Here's the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Nice shot by Walker. Here's Brunson. Shot is up. Misses the jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, Precious Achiuwa is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. Three-pointer. Philadelphia with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Achiuwa for three. Gets the three to fall.
You love to see Karl Anthony Towns with the great decision-making. Passes up a scoring opportunity to find a teammate.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Walker. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Achiuwa's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Achiuwa against Embiid. Floats one. Achiuwa can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 11. Outside Walker. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Walker's shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Achiuwa. Jacks up a three. That shot is off. The 76ers have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the 76ers lead by 14.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He shoots. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
For three, Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Anunoby. The three is up. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Achua. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
McBride can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 12. Pass to McCain. The three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Left side Walker. Takes the three. Walker, a screen on Achua. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Payne outside. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Joel Embiid.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Puts up a three, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Towns for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid against Payne. Fade away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The free throw drops for Embiid.
New York foul.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even
teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the New York starting five. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Bridges finds Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good on the 3-point shot.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From past the arc, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Banchero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Here's Orlando now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. Now, coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Back to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
And it's Banchero missing. Knicks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining of the first.
Right side Towns. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go with the Magic fast break. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Suggs. Launches it from deep. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. No good. That would have tied it. The Magic have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Caldwell Pope for 3.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope with it. Nothing on the board. Launches it. Another miss by Orlando.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
It's stolen by Banchero. Carter outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Caldwell Pope against Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. They grab their own miss. Anunoby kicks to Hart. 3-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
it. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with Achua. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Here's Black, defended by Bridges. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Pass to Bitadze. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Bitadze's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Payne. The rebound by Bitadze. Magic leading by 9. Got a piece of it. Here's Anthony. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so here is New York. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. McBride finds Payne from the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it back. Here's Black, defended by McBride. Back to Isaac. Three-pointer on the way. Fade away. It's rebounded by New York. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Payne. Takes the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. It creates situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Bridges. Isaac misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
McBride passes to Payne. Bridges against Isaac. Shot on the wing. Bridges misses. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Isaac outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Achua.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Anthony, no one around. Kept alive. Pass to Isaac. Outside Anthony. This one for 3. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got a pair of triples in the second now for Orlando. Now McBride, covered by Anthony. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Banchero, right side. Off target from three-point range. Here's McBride, and it's Payne in the corner. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter. He gets it up. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Hart, that's good.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Here's Banchero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Banchero's got 9 points. Towns with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Hart. Left side, Towns. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Pass to Carter. Now, here's Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Brunson. Trains the three-pointer. Suggs has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubter?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Bridges for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Brunson outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Connects from three-point range.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Magic leading by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft and keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires from way outside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges with it. Defended now by Wagner. Hart kicks to Brunson. Looking to end the run. Brunson for three. Likes the look and trains it.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Launches a three. And it's Banchero missing. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 31% in the game. From deep, Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Kept alive Orlando. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges inside the three-point line. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
And here's Brunson. He's got 11. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at the one.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Orlando leading by 9. There's the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Bitadze. Banchero with the screen, with the shot. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And they get it. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Anthony from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
A three ball. A nice shot by Black.
Nice answer back there. Love to see a competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From downtown, that's in there. Anthony with the assist. Black's got 6 here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Knicks trail by 17. Out to the wing. Here's Kolek. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
There's the triple. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 14. Anthony taking his time here. Launches it. The shot, no good. Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Kolek has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Down low, and stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Kolek. No good on the triple. The Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And stolen by Achua. Here's McBride. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution on the court.
"12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Jalen Brunson. Reed.
Carter with the three. The shot will not fall. So the Magic win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Pass to George. Embiid, a screen on Wagner. Rebounded by Suggs. And here are the Magic now. Banchero outside. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Walker's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Wagner outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Goes up from the top of the key, and he connects with a jumper. George has got his second basket.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
Wagner with a screen on Oubre. Oubre against Banchero. Suggs surveys the D. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Carter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Maxey. Walker with it. A deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Fires from the wing, and the shot goes down.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. It's George on the wing. Maxey with a screen on Wagner. George passes to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining.
3-pointer. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando leading. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Suggs with a screen on Oubre. Now Caldwell Pope. Picked by Carter. Beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Misses the 3. Caldwell Pope against Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Cole Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. McCain's shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Bataze with a screen. Pass to Black. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Isaac. He tries for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Here's Black. Maxey covering. Wagner, left side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to McCain. Let's go with a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Here's Black. Maxey covering. Shot from the wing. Black, no good. Up in time. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Edwards, and it's Maxey in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Anthony. Still no points. From outside the arc, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey passes to Edwards. They swipe it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The three from Banchero sends it home from three-point land. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Edwards can't hit. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Isaac for three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
For three, Maxey. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony, the pass to Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Black. They grab their own miss. Isaac finds Banchero.
Philadelphia foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Butler's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Banchero. 12 points for him. From behind the arc. Pass to De Silva. Banchero outside. Here's Black. Clock at 6. Banchero with a screen on Butler. Here's Black. And the three-pointer goes. Black's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Carter from outside. Council with a rebound. 76ers trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Suggs. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Wagner. And another miss by Orlando.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
George with the bucket.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
George for 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he makes a first.
At the line for Orlando,
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
From downtown. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Over Maxey. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Magic lead by 9.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Wagner.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
76ers trail by 11. Walker passes to George. Stripped away. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Paul George pulls down the board. Walker finds George. Up top, Walker. Pass to Oubre. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Orlando ahead, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 11. Embiid with it. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Orlando with the rebound. Outside Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Walker for 3. Drills it from deep. Walker's got 6.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
George passes to Embiid. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 11. Suggs outside. To the inside. Carter, a screen on Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, offensive efficiency league-wide is steadily climbing. Sixers coach Nick Nurse said a lot of it's better selection, adding more shots at the rim and three-pointers are going to lead to more points. That's how most everyone is playing. BA?
That's right, it's a copycat league, and it's been successful, Allie. The 3 from Suggs, and no good. 76ers trail by 11. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And Oubre gets it to go.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Picked by Carter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Walker. He's got 6. Embiid, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Oh! Oh, Embiid snatches it out of the air and throws it down.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
And foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. 1:33 left in the third. Up top, Banchero, guarded by Edwards. Banchero with a screen on Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. 3-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Connects from downtown. George has got 10 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Takes a 3. Shot's good by Black. 55 seconds left to play in the third. George passes to Drummond. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Wagner, left side, from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Magic leading by 9. Wagner for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter. George for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Batase's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Black. Kept alive. The 3. And Batase gets it to go.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 76ers trail by 15. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. And it's Butler in at the point guard position. McCain's shot is off. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pure from three-point range.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
From deep, he drops it from range.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Black. And another basket for Orlando.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Yabusele, pass to McCain. Over Anthony. McCain's shot is off. Magic leading by 17. Anthony feeling it out a bit. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Throws it up high. Outside for Butler. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3-ball. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. Anthony grabs the board. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Really left him alone that time. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Anthony misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's McCain. The Sixers with another miss. Magic leading by 20. Puts up a deep 3. He's off on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Black. Knocks it down from distance. Black's got 5 points in the quarter.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
76ers trail by 18. Here's Grimes. That 3's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Black. Off the mark there with a 3. Philadelphia shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Releases. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Black, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Embiid. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Here's Black. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Embiid gets the bucket.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Black, no good. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yabusele from the high post, he drills it.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Grimes. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.